Welcome back to the Force Mode YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United series, and in today's episode we continue our championship campaign. And today's match, it's a home game against a former senior affiliate of ours. It's Cardiff, so we might come up against some familiar faces, who knows. But today, Cardiff, we are into September now, transfer window has shut. There's been a few more players brought in since we last met, so I'll show you those. We'll go through the games off screen and then we'll play against the Bluebirds. If you're enjoying the series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. So last episode, we kicked off our championship season with a win at Loftus Road. Very surprising, actually. I didn't think this would happen. 2-1 win over Queen's Park Rangers. We're still unbeaten. Yeah, we'll go through all these games, but we haven't lost yet, and remarkably. We'll start off with the EFL Cup first round. We faced Wycombe. We needed penalties. Bit of an annoying one. Wycombe are League 2, so, you know, this wasn't particularly good, but we did manage to get through, even though it took a bit longer than it really needed to. Jaden Antwi scored the first goal on 14 minutes, and Wycombe scored 2 late in the first half. Billy Key on 39 minutes, and then Alex Fisher on 43 minutes to give him a lead. 58 minutes into the game, we equalised to make it 2-2. Lee Metcalf with the goal, and send it through to extra time. Nothing really happened in that half an hour, so it went to penalties. And when it came to the actual shootout, we were absolutely fine. We scored 3, they scored 1. They had 3 people that failed to score. So yeah, the penalty shootout was nice and simple. Mitchell Beanie is 6'6", our goalkeeper, and I think he saved at least one of them. One of them I think missed, and he might have saved the second one, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've recorded. It's been a very busy week work-wise. I've managed to get the off-screen stuff done, but I haven't recorded in quite a while, which is why there's been hardly any videos this week. And also it's been the World Cup, so, you know, there's not going to be much interest in Football Manager while there's real-life football on all the time. I know it's the knockout rounds and there's not games every day now, but, you know, with the World Cup being on as well, people just get distracted. But yeah, we made it through to the second round, and we did play that as well, and I'll show you that when we get to it. Next game in the Championship, our first home game, was against Aston Villa, and this one was okay. Again, defended very well. Mitchell Beanie had a great game in goal, 7 shots on target for Villa. I only managed the 1 goal, and that came from a Dominic Calvert-Lewin on 19 minutes, and we got an equaliser in the second half, Jaden Antwi on 66 minutes. To make it 1-1, and that's how it stayed. I think every point is going to count. If we are looking to stay up this season, every point's going to count. We might do another amazing season and be well clear of relegation. We've had 3 promotions in a row. So, you know, I've got no idea what's going to happen in this season. I'm expecting us to be in a real battle for relegation, to escape relegation. But, you know, so far we haven't actually lost. So, who knows what's going to happen. That might come crashing down, though. Who knows? Up next, we were at Portman Road facing Ipswich Town. This was a goalless draw. It wasn't a bad draw, though. There was a good few highlights in this game. Ipswich failed to score. We failed to score. Antwi suffered an injury 33 minutes in. And considering he'd scored in the 2 previous games, that's pretty bad. Emma Hughes also got injured for Ipswich. But, yeah, you know, they had a big 4-3-3 going, and we managed to defend really well. Mepham and Finney are doing really well at centre-back. So, yeah, another strong defensive performance and another important point. Next game was against Bristol City, a 2-0 win with 2 shots on target. I'll take it. You know, I'll take the wins however they come. Bristol City weren't very good. 3 shots on target out of 14. They had a poor game. We won 2-0. Ellison scored on 28 minutes, and then with Bristol going forward to save a point, we managed to break at the other end, and Mamadou Lambert scored a second goal late in the game, probably the last kick of the game, 94th minute, to make it 2-0. Piggott didn't have a good game. He's not really started off strongly as Joe Piggott. I think he's starting to get a little bit out of his depth. Now we've had him all series, and I think now he's starting to look like he's probably not good enough for the team anymore. So I think this will be his last season. And yeah, another strong defensive performance. Everyone in our back line scored at least a 7. So defending is very strong at the moment. Very happy about that. Then we played our EFL Cup second round game, and we drew Queen's Park Rangers, who we've not long actually faced and beaten, and we beat them again 2-1. This time it did need extra time, so at least it wasn't another penalty shootout, but it's another half hour of football that we didn't really need to play. But it was a 2-1 win. Jack McCourt scored on just the 9th minute. Queen's Park Rangers got an equaliser from a penalty conceded by Mepham, and Moulin put that in. So, 2 fairly early goals. QPR went down to 10 men with about 10 minutes left to go in the game, McGuane getting his second yellow card. So it went into extra time, and just 5 minutes into the first period, Joe Pigott scored, 95th minute, to give us the lead, and we held on and we managed to get through. So another good performance in the Cup, and in the third round, we're going to have our very first Premier League opposition in a competitive game, because we've drawn AFC Bournemouth in the third round. So for the first time this series, we'll be facing a Premier League team in a competitive match. That's going to be interesting, and I won't be doing it live because I'm expecting us to lose it, but that's going to be an interesting game to see where we stand with some of these Premier League teams. The final game we played off screen was against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I was expecting a heavy defeat here. Wolves are ex-Premier League, and I was expecting us to lose this badly. But we managed another draw. 25 shots for Wolves and only managed the 1 goal, and that came from Jesse on 78 minutes. That is Jesse Rodriguez, who had a pretty horrible spell at Stoke. And we got an equaliser. Jamal Loza came off the bench, and he got the equaliser on 85 minutes. So not a great performance by us. Taylor Neal with a 6.1, Sims with a 6.3. Very average, only 4 shots in total. But we're getting these results, and I don't know how. Bamford, though, for Wolves, I don't know how many chances he needed to find the goal, but he didn't take them. 5.7 for Patrick Bamford. He had a miserable game up front. Besedin, though, 8.3. He created plenty of chances with Bamford, but he just couldn't put them away, the poor kid. So, just the 1-1 draw. Another important point. And amazingly, after 5 games in the Championship, we are unbeaten. I don't know how, but we haven't actually lost a game yet. We're one of only 2 teams that are unbeaten, the other one being Barnsley. So that's good. I'm really happy about that. We're in 8th place, so that's not too bad. 5 games played, 2 wins and 3 draws. Goal difference is +3, 9 points. That's a very good start to the season. In terms of transfers, the 2 midfielders I showed you last episode have been signed. Tom Overtoom, the Dutch midfielder, is in the van. It looks very solid. And Teddy Bishop is also in from Charlton Athletic. So we've got those 2 playmakers that we needed. Of course, no more Tom Holland. Spencer's gone back to Cardiff, so we needed a couple of playmakers to bring in midfield, and we've done that. And we have one more bit of business as well. Just about a day or 2 before the window closed, we signed Greg Kilty, who's a Scottish right midfielder. So he's going to be rotating with Lambert. Signed from Kilmarnock for £170,000. 1 game played so far, and he got an assist in it, so that's not too bad. His dribbling's pretty good, technique's good, strong work rate. Mentally, actually, pretty much everywhere he's very strong. Physically, he does leave a little bit to be desired. I'd like them to be a bit higher, but we can work on his physicals. He's fairly loyal personality, so yeah, I think this guy's good, and him and Lambert will definitely be in and out of the team. I'm sure they'll rotate. They're both first team, so it's just about trying to keep them both happy. So Cardiff, I don't know what sort of team they're going to play. They've had a fairly rocky start to the season. They're in 20th place. I don't know who they're going to have. We might be seeing some more friends in this team, teams that or players that we've had in the past on loan. We have just come off an international break, so the team's looking very, very good. Winterlow's been playing for Jamaica, so he's looking a little bit tired. Okay, so this is the team we're going to go for today. Mitchell Beanie's going to stay in goal. He's had a strong start to the season, so we're going to keep him in there, the big goalkeeper. Back four of Burley, Mepham, Finney and Claxton. Mepham's going to come back in. Winter a bit tired because he's been playing for Jamaica. Burley is just in better form than Connor Woods. Midfield, I've gone with Rowe, McCourt, Bishop with his debut, yet to play a game for me so far, so I think he's due a debut, and Lambert playing a bit further up on the right. Antwi and Sims up front. Sims not been playing too well, but we're going to give him a chance today. Joe Pigott's on the bench. Loza, I'm going to leave. No, I can't leave Loza out. Look at that, 8.2. I can't leave Loza out. We've got 4 strikers. Loza's on a good run, 8.2 in his last 5 games. I don't know how many of those are for the senior team, but that's good. Sims hasn't been playing too well, so we're going to go Pigott and Loza today. We'll have Sims on the bench. We'll have Antwi on the bench. We're going to leave Sims out, I think. We'll do that. It's going to be hard to keep all 4 of these strikers happy because we can't really have 2 strikers on the bench, not with just 7 subs, because we need defenders and midfielders on there. So keeping everyone happy is going to be a bit of an issue. Wrong counter structure for this game. Let's see what happens. And let's also see if Cardiff have got any of our players that we've used. And they don't. They don't have anyone that that we've used. It's like Spence and Hawkins were the ones that I was looking for, but obviously they're not playing. Alright, the team talk's not bad. I mean, there's lots of listening keenly, so that's good. So here we go. Home game. Now, you'll notice that this stand here is all completely grey. I think that's because there's work being done on the stadium. And, you know, it's ugly. I don't like it. I think that's why that looks like that, is because the stadium's got an expansion being worked on. So it doesn't look particularly nice, as Cardiff have an early shot there, but wasn't anywhere near the goal. And they've got a throw in here. Gunnarsson with it. Goes to Gabriel. Here is Aaron Gunnarsson. Plays it to Pennington. And here's Jordan Much, who's got previous in the Premier League. Here's Wilson. And Wilson with a cross. And back towards goal. Much to Wilson. It's going very slow. It hits the bar and it's eventually cleared. A little bit laggy then, but well, we didn't concede a goal. Bishop with a free kick here. It's headed clear by Diaz. Here is Bishop again. His debut, what can he do? He goes backwards to Finney. Finney goes long but doesn't get it to anybody. Pennington forward to Wilson now. And can we maybe get the ball off them? Here's Turner to Wilson. That's a good ball. Wilson with a shot. Wilson with a goal. James Wilson makes it 1-0. Dion Turner with the assist. Cardiff have been starting strong. You know, we did have the ball in their area, but didn't actually get a goal. And they went up the other end and they did. Yeah, just inside the 18-yard box. It was a good finish. And now we've got another free kick here. 21st minute of the game. And here's Wilson again. Already got one goal. Goes to McLean. McLean with a cross. And, oh, that's unfortunate. 2-0. James Wilson. And that took a big deflection. 2 goals in 5 minutes. McLean, I mean, he was well open on the right-hand side. And a big deflection as well. That sucks. Teddy Bishop to McCourt. What can we do here? I don't think we've had a shot at goal yet, so we need to change that. But here we go. Danny Rose got it. This could be a good cross. Can this be a goal? Oh, it's not quite in there. I'm going to go standard because, you know, Cardiff are having a lot of the ball, and I think we just need to try and keep the ball. So, you know, going counter-attacking. We don't really want them coming onto us, and, you know, we're not having any real chance of breaking here. Here's Wilson. He's already got 2 today. This could be an early hat-trick for him. But he's giving it to Gunnarsson now. Richards. Gabriel. And that's a ball for Beanie to collect. Gabriel. Come on, deal with this cross, please. Oh, it's off the bar. James Wilson should have about 4 goals already today. Piggott. Can we break here? Come on. Joe Piggott to Loza. I mean, there's a header towards goal, but that's easy for Johnston. Oh, this is good. Loza's through here. Is this going to be a goal? No, it's not. Loza should have scored that. I mean, Turner and Wilson have just completely destroyed our back line. And elsewhere, we've really not... Oh, Turner's injured. That could be in our favour. Is that Chris Martin? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, we'll try to fix this scoreline. 2-0 down at half-time. It could be a lot worse, but we've not played very well. No, we're not going to actually make any changes yet. I think we'll just leave this as it is, but if it gets to like 60 minutes, like 55, 60 minutes, then, and you know, nothing's really changed, I might have to look at changing some personnel. So we're going to go more direct. Let's just put the tempo back on normal. We're going to go a bit wider and just try and be a bit more expressive. I don't... How late are these bloody injury notifications? They're so late. It's ridiculous. How? Oh my god. How has that gone in? That's a Claxton own goal from a throw-in. Oh, it's offside. Okay. So, he fouled a player scoring an own goal. That's... Okay. That's strange. Right, let's make some changes. We're 68 minutes in. We've not looked like scoring today. Danny Rowe is going to come off. Taylor Neal is going to come on. And... Bishop's looking really tired out of there. Let's get Lee Metcalf on there. Let's just push forward here. I mean, let's go attacking. We're only 2-0 down. We can come back and get a point from this. Come on. Into the last 10 minutes. Right, let's make a change up front. Lowe's is going to come off. Antwi's going to come on. I mean, you know, let's go overload. Why the hell not? I mean, 2-0, 3-0. It's our first defeat of the season. And it's on our 6th game. That's fine. We have had a shot on target. So, you know, 2-0 is not bad. I thought this would be a lot worse. The way that we started this game, I was expecting maybe 5 or 6. But look, it's going to be just a 2-0 defeat. And there's only a few seconds left in the game. So, you know what? Second half, much better. I think just changing it up a little bit and getting off counter, it's worked. So, yeah. I'm actually not too disappointed. As we just head a ball over, I think that'll be full time. I'm not going to say disappointing. I'm going to say that it was just one of those days we were unlucky. Cardiff just started really strongly. So, other than that, things went well. We didn't concede for like 70 minutes. So that's fine. Just, that good 5-minute spell for them was what killed it off for us. So, yeah, I'm not actually that disappointed. Bishop made his debut. It wasn't too bad. So our 5-match unbeaten run comes to an end. We lost 2-0 to Cardiff, and that puts us in 9th place. So we've only dropped 1 place from that. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not actually that disappointed by this. So let's see what we have coming up. So we've got Barnsley and Birmingham in the Championship. Then we face Bournemouth in the EFL Cup. We've got Fulham away and then Hull at home. Then we've got Reading and then we've got Sheffield United. So I think we will do one of those 2 games. We're not in any other competitions now apart from the FA Cup, so we've got no check and trade trophy or anything like that. So we've only got the EFL Cup to worry about at the moment, and I don't see us getting through to the 4th round. But if by some miracle we do, then I don't know when that will be. That might be around this time period. But I think we'll do either Reading or Sheffield United next episode. But that is going to do it for today. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up for me, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turned up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. And despite that defeat, it's still been a very strong start to the season, so I'm not too disappointed by that, and I will see you next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.